listeners, welcome to Boldness with Fred Nthombi. On this channel, on this podcast, we will bring to you content that will leave you inspired and become high value members of society. In this episode, we will be introducing ourselves and we will be basically explaining to you guys what this podcast is going to be all about. And basically, we want you to get to know us. So, Fred, tell us about yourself. Introduce yourself to the listeners, let them get to know you, and tell them exactly who you are.
So, my name is Fred Nthombi. I don't give out my middle name out there. Okay. But yeah, I'm an accountant by profession, a management accountant.
Yes.
Partly qualified.
Okay.
And I'm also a student. And I have been an entrepreneur for the longest time, I think for 8 years in counting.
Okay.
Yes, this should be my 9th year. So, yeah, I think in a nutshell, that's Fred for you.
Okay, Fred, the listeners want to know exactly what your hobbies are, what it is that you do for fun, so that they can get a closer look at who Fred exactly is. Tell us, please, about your hobbies and what makes you you.
I'm a very simple guy. I don't even think. Well, maybe others might call it a hobby.
I know you,
Exactly.
but the listeners are getting to know you now. So tell them about how much you love to enjoy a good meal. Tell them all about
well,
that.
I'm a
Let
big
them get
foodie.
to know you.
I'm a big foodie. Like, I love to try out new food, new restaurants, and
Okay.
I love watching TV. I love to spend time alone most of the times. Oh, and I developed a new hobby. I started reading books.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm into personal development books and stuff like that.
Okay.
Maybe this is why I got motivated to open a podcast because of and I enjoy watching podcasts. Actually, yes, I have a lot of things.
I was going to say that Fred is actually a very interesting guy because he loves to spend time watching podcasts and listening to podcasts that are enriching and motivating and just basically podcasts that inspire him to do better in life, isn't it?
Correct. So tell me more about you. It seems like you know a lot about me. Maybe because I share a lot on Instagram. But,
okay, yeah. So another interesting fact is that actually I've known Fred since last year. And we met on Instagram. I was asking whether I was looking for a manager because I was about to go on this journey.
A manager for what?
Because I was about to go on this journey where I was building my brand and I needed somebody to have creative control. And so I reached out and he also reached out, and then we sat down and have a meeting and we hit it off from there. The conversation was flowing. We had a lot in common, and we were also very close in age, so we related quite a lot on those things that would come up here and there. But the viewers want to know about me. So my name is Fanny Nthombi Chikoko, and I'm going to be 30 in a couple of months. I'm currently a medical doctor, a general practitioner, so I'm practicing at one of these first level hospitals here in the city, in the capital city. I've been practicing for 3 years now, so I'm in a stage where I'm just growing myself and understanding what works, what doesn't work, and that's where I am. But also my interests, what are my interests? I like to watch YouTube. I like to watch Netflix when I'm free. I also like to visit friends and families and, just to sit and chat and catch up about life and about the week. I also like to go out sometimes, or work and I'll play. Yes, solo dates. I do like to do solo dates. Other times I go out with, I have one close friend who I'm usually out a lot with, and I do solo dates as well. But I also like reading. It's something that I have put myself to nurture myself into enjoying this year as I get closer to my 30th. So awesome. What are the interesting thing about me? What are my hobbies? Wow. I do play volleyball once a week. We meet at some place here in the city. And I also like to go hiking. I'm a very big fan of outdoor activities like hiking, going to see new places. There's a new stream here. There's a new this here, that there. That's all about me. Camping and all of that.
You forgot to mention that you sing also.
Oh yes, I do sing, but it's just like a hobby now. I sing at a family member's wedding. I'm very glad to sing, and Yeah, that's sad
So
about
can
me.
I say for bookings,
For bookings, future bookings,
reach out.
future bookings do reach out. But which leads me now to what type of content we will bring to you.
We'll give like life hacks.
Yes, we
You
will.
know.
The type of content that will, like I said before, that will make you to inspire you to become high value members of society, like life hacks as well as financial tips. And like I mentioned
Medical
earlier,
tips.
we will have a health corner where we'll give medical tips. And if we will, I mean, if it's that time of the year, we will follow public health calendars in order to curate our health corner. And another thing is that on this channel we plan to invite inspirational figures who are in our age range, who may not be very famous but are doing big things.
Might have a story to tell
They
and
have a story
inspire
to
other
tell
niggas.
that will inspire you to feel, to relate, and to also feel like, wow, if he's doing it, then I
can do
definitely
it.
can do it as
Correct.
well. I mean, other than inspirational figures, we will also have motivation speakers whose job is just to convince you that everything's gonna be fine in life, that it's
To
going to be
motivate
alright.
you.
To motivate
Give you discipline.
Yes.
It's
yes.
easier to get motivation, but from what I've learned and read,
Yes.
you need discipline. Discipline is the
Yes.
biggest factor of it all.
And sometimes you need someone who's got enough experience to tell you that, look, it's gonna be okay. I've been here, I've been there, and it's gonna be
Yes.
okay. And those are the type of people that we want to bring to this to this platform for you guys to take home. So speaking of health corner today, I want to share with you guys some information about breast cancer, because as you already know, October, and I'm even dressed in pink.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yes, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So what that basically means is that you need to spread information that will make people get concerned and make people get interested to find out, like, what is this about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you have any sisters?
I actually have two
You
sisters.
got two sisters.
Yeah.
I have three sisters,
Nice.
and they're all older. I'm the last one.
I was so shocked to know that you're the last one. I was like,
Yeah.
anyway.
I am the last one. So yeah, so about breast cancer, let's get into it. So breast cancer basically is a cancer of the breast tissue, and what's interesting, what people don't seem to understand, is that men can also get breast cancer, though it's
Really?
very rare.
Really?
Though
Man.
it's very rare, but
Wow, okay.
you men are also at risk, so you need to think about it.
That's
But
new.
and speaking about people who are at risks, it's mostly the women who are aged up in age, like say after menopause or just heading towards menopause and over.
Oh, okay.
Women who consume alcohol, who smoke. Yes, women who have a genetic predisposition, say in the family where one of the female figures has had breast cancer. It means that the other females are also at risk. And another risk of breast cancer is that if you have it on one boob, you're very likely to have it on the other boob,
Oh,
because
okay.
that's just how it moves. And there's also another group of people who are at risk. These are the people who have the mutated genes. That is known as
So
BRCA1 and BRCA2.
they're born with it?
Yes, they're born with the mutated
Ah,
gene. Yes,
okay.
and it's actually it gets passed on.
Okay.
Yes, so those are the people who are at risk, and the takeaway really this month of awareness is that if you have a lump, okay, you have a lump in your breast as a woman, a reproductive woman, that's increasing in size, it's bringing you pain, it's not going away. You have a lump in the breast, you have a lump in your armpit, you have to get concerned and have that checked. If you're a woman who drinks alcohol, who smokes, you need to watch some of these unhealthy habits.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Do you
still,
drink?
I do drink alcohol, but in moderation.
Are you sure?
Yes, in moderation.
Okay, cool.
It's like just a recreational kind of thing.
Understood.
So still talking about the symptoms that we see, that I've spoken about a breast lump that can be in the breast as well as the armpit.
Yeah.
And you may also want to look out if you have nipple discharge. That is also, it could be just like bloody discharge or just some kind of
Is that on
discharge.
both female and male?
Yes, both male
Okay.
and female. It's also important to have yourself checked. If you have, if your breast starts to, get swollen and get painful, that the pain is unbearable, you have to get concerned and get checked. In some women, actually, in some women, yes, you do notice that the breast can start to have dimples around it. like the appearance of that of an orange. You know
Ah,
how an orange appears like with dimples
yes,
around.
yes,
So
yes.
that's what to look for. If you know somebody or if you yourself are having that formation of your breast, then you definitely have to go and get consent and get screened. And screening is very easy. You can do it at home. You can really do it at home where you basically just go lay down and start to massage your breast. If you find something that's abnormal, get concerned. And
I actually read about it where
yeah.
someone tweeted, say, you need to hold like your girl's boobs.
No, for me,
Like to help them with, I don't know. Now that you're talking about breast
yes.
cancer, maybe they'll meant that.
Because for me, I just think that it's important that whether you do it yourself or your partner does it for you,
Uh
you
huh.
have to massage your breast and check what's going on there. Is everything
Ah,
okay? Are they symmetrical?
okay.
Is there any area that's tender? Then you get concerned, like, okay, yesterday it was tender. Is it because of my period? Is it that time of the month?
Oh,
Or is
okay.
this just a thing that's not going away? So, but if you're not sure, for you got sisters, if they're not sure, they can go on YouTube or even just go on Google and, see
Google.
images of how to massage, how to find, how to palpate the breast and do the screening. And if they're not comfortable still, they can come to any health practitioner, even just a general doctor. A general practitioner can actually do a breast exam,
I'll
and
refer them to you. I mean,
you can bring them to me. I'm very
perks of
happy.
having a doctor around, eh?
I'm very happy to help. I'm very happy to
Awesome.
help. So yeah, so that's a very basic thing that they can do for screening. So this month, if you know any woman, please let her check, massage her breast. If you know any man with sisters, or even those with wives,
No worries. I have
they should
everybody
check
in my circle.
they should, yeah, because that's what the purpose is. That's what when we bring about this health
Uh huh.
corner, this health segment, is for us to just bring about awareness and tell you things that you didn't know, or tell you things that you knew and you just needed them to be reminded to you. And even if you do find a lump, it's very important to go and get checked. These days we do ultrasounds, and
Okay.
yes, we do ultrasounds,
Really?
and yes, we do ultrasound of the breast and to find out what kind of lump it is. And treatment, if at all you do have the cancer,
Awesome.
treatment is available.
In
The only
Zambia?
it is available in Zambia. We've got hormonal therapies. We've also got
Really?
yes, we've also got chemotherapeutic agents, and even you can go for the surgical route where they just remove the breast, just to be safe.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's the purpose of this health corner, to just bring awareness so that people can get checked, and yeah, so that they can have good quality of lives.
Thank you so much for bringing it
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Thank you. You're welcome. So you guys, you really need to check. You really need to tune into our podcast so that you can get to get all this information that will enrich you and take you to a different level than you were before. So
Hmm.
and another thing is that this month is the what again?
The
We chatted about it the other
financial
day.
planning.
Oh, it's a
month.
financial planning month.
So
Tell us
this
about that.
this concerns everybody. Practically,
Everybody.
yeah, everybody.
Marketeers, shop owners, business people, anybody who's handling money.
Exactly. Anyone who's
Right.
chasing and wants to be rich, you need to be like good with your financial planning.
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't want to sound as if I'm a pro, but yeah, this is when I'm learning about saving. So
So,
I'm
but do
ready.
you, how good are you with saving? Tell us, please.
Well,
Without giving away too much, if it came to savings
Uh-huh.
accounts and they took out 500 from your bank account, what do you have left? Are you surviving? Are you floating? Or you're sinking? You're rock bottom.
nah, I'm past that stage of sinking
You
and
can't
floating.
sink, right? Yeah.
So I'm good. Well, I'm not saying you shouldn't save, right? All I'm saying in the beginning, I'm talking from a business perspective
Yes,
now.
so
Like,
see?
it's different with other businesses, of course. For me,
But let's scale it down to
Uh-huh.
the two of us.
yeah.
What business are you into right now?
So right now, I think I've been running my family
Because you
business.
said for 9 years you've been into this
Yes.
entrepreneurship business sphere.
Exactly.
But give us a little bit more. Family business. What's the family business
So-
about? Are you selling maize?
No.
Are you running a bar?
Partly. It's a. How can I even explain it? Okay, I'm gonna start
It's
from
a
the back
family
again.
business
So it's a
where
family
you're
business.
handling the finances.
Not the
It's
finances.
in the hospitality. Is it in the what sphere?
It's
is
in
it?
the hospitality business.
In the hospitality business.
So don't forget, I also
Okay,
come from
okay.
a background where I had to do accounts.
Right.
Yeah, you get what I'm trying to say. So
Yes.
most of the accounts I did was management, and it was focusing on like business.
Okay.
So like I did
So you
SEMA.
fit right in.
Exactly.
You fit right in.
Exactly.
Okay.
So I did SEMA, which is like a management accounting course
Right.
from the UK.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that gave me practical knowledge on how to handle business. Honestly speaking, I've not like worked for nobody
Yeah.
before, so I just went straight into like running my family business.
I think that's incredible.
Yeah, so
Very
I've been-
few can sit down here with us and give that experience and say, I'm privileged. I think that's incredible.
No, I'm not
And I'm
privileged. I
hoping
was never
that-
given an opportunity.
No, but that's besides the point. The issue is that
Yeah.
you went to pursue a certain profession because
Uh-huh.
you knew that you would apply it well to what was already in the family, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's what we will dive into in future episodes in this podcast, where we will speak about how to manage, how to
From my
manage yourself
experience,
after.
We can
Yes, from your experience, how to
Yes.
manage yourself in business and entrepreneurship, how
Exactly.
to save money, how to apply yourself in businesses that will make you benefit a lot, rather than lose a lot in the business.
And then that's why we're gonna call in other guys. Well, I
Yes,
know
yes,
that are
yes,
doing
yes.
a good job.
Which leads me now to speak about the next point. Like in the next episodes, I urge you guys to tune in every Wednesday. We have a very interesting guest who has, he's a marketing giant. He's done a lot of campaigns and he's got a lot to share. He's quite an influencer himself, and he also sometimes
Don't give away
has-
too much.
I'm not
Like,
gonna give
let
away too
people
much,
guess
but
who's the
I'm not
next.
gonna give away too
Who's
much.
the
but
next
they
guest,
need,
eh?
They need to know. We're not gonna give away the name, but you
Yeah.
just need to know that whoever we're bringing next is a very high value individual of society.
Okay.
He's made a lot of impact in the field where he works, and
Exactly.
he's going to bring a lot to the table. And we're very excited to have a chat with him because we feel like you guys will definitely benefit a lot. You walk out of this, out of the episode that we'll film with a lot more than you had before you tuned in to watch.
All right.
So in light of Financial Literacy Awareness Month, Fred, please give us a nugget, something that they can take away.
Savings
Yes.
and investing.
Uh-huh.
So I'll just say, you need to save for a rainy day, and also you need to invest. Well, I'm not a licensed financial advisor, but it doesn't mean when I say savings, you need to save as little as you can for a rainy day. You don't need to save 5,000 kwacha or these big amounts. You can save as little as you can for any bad day, any rainy day. I mean, life happens to us all, and yeah, that's a little nugget I'll talk about. And also investing, you don't have to wait like to have big money and say, this is when I'm going to start my business. This is when I'm going to start,
You can always start small.
Start small, yeah.
Well, then thank you so much, Fred. We've come to the end of our episode, and we hope that you've enjoyed it. So if you'd like to be part of the program, you want to be our sponsors or in whatever capacity, please be free to hit us up in the emails, and we will definitely get back to you. So thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Fred. You've been
Thank
great.
you, Nthomb. You've been great too.
You've been great.
More episodes.
Yes.
People should look out for more
Yes.
episodes. From us.
Good night and goodbye.
Thank you.